Hey, what up, y'all? Yo, I just seen this is probably gonna be real quick. I just seen a report, and I believe it was off of Vlad TV that Dave Chappelle test positive for COVID, which is crazy because he been living life in a bubble, man, for like the past 6 or 7 months. You know what I'm saying? He got like a whole team of doctors. He did this whole summer camp out in Ohio, doing his shows outside, and he got the testing machine because Dave, he got a lot of money. He got the testing machine. He has he I guess he had like a whole like little camp, like a summer camp with the log cabins and all that out in Ohio. I think Silver Springs or something like that. They was out there on the river. They was doing it up. They was living it up this summer. Him, Ashley, Larry, Donnell Rawlings, and all those dudes. But I don't know how true the source is, but I mean, it's a possibility. There's a new strand of the thing out now. It's a possibility. And two, every time I see them, like they running around with no mask on, because everybody in the group tested. They test like every day or whatever. They test all the time. You know what I'm saying? I be watching like some of their podcasts and like the Donnell Rawlings show and all that stuff, and like a lot of their Instagram posting and all that. Like they living pretty dope. It's dope how they living. They got the like I said, they got the bubble. They living in the bubble. They got the machine. They got all the nurses. Then they got to wear the bracelets when they get tested. So you know they living pretty dope. But if it is, it's probably because he got careless, or somebody came through. Because you got to test at the right time for that shit. Like if somebody got it and then you test them today, they might not show positive for like another 3 days or whatever. So they probably tested at the wrong time. But now they down in Texas and they trying to do the same thing down in Texas. They hooked up with Joe Rogan and all that. So you know what I'm saying. I don't even know how true it is, but I just read it somewhere. So hopefully it's not true. Hopefully it's not true. Because every time I see Dave Chapelle, man, I'm chain smoking. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't really no good for the because it's a respiratory thing, whatever. So him 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 smoking like that, you know, that ain't really a good look. It's not really a good look, but it is what it is. If it is, if he did, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he's in shape. I'm pretty because they work out a lot, They got the, they always on stage, so they want to look a certain way. So it's a lot of cardio and things like that involved and clean eating. So hopefully, if he do got it, it's a quick thing. It don't affect them, or asymptomatic or whatever. Hopefully, all that, hopefully you get the best possible outcome, you know, and then he get on the stage and have some crazy dope material. But yeah, and again, I don't even know how true the story is because it was no one put it out in his camp. But I mean, Vlad is like he's pretty credible, even though people be calling him the feds and all that. That's true too. Two things could be true or whatever. But he's pretty credible, so I don't know. I don't know about this story. I don't know about this story. Like if I seen Donnell Rawlings post it, then I would think, or Joe Rogan, because like I said, they working together now. They all down in Texas. But see, now here's another thing. So you doing that bubble thing. Everybody getting tested in your circle on a daily basis, right? But now you working with Joe Rogan. That's a whole nother group of people. that you mixing and mingling with now. You know what I'm saying? And you know Texas, ATL, a lot of places down, in the southern region, they live in life like ain't no such thing. They live in life like it ain't no such thing as C19. So it's a lot already. They live in reckless, and then if they figure like, yo, we in this bubble, they're gonna be a little bit more carefree than the average. And then they be having like caterers for the show. There's a lot of shit. There's a lot of shit that could possibly go wrong when you're doing all that. But that just show you how bad it is, because comedians is similar to um like rappers and singers and all that. Ain't no money in the unless you're doing shows. So, in ticket sales and them live shows, that's where the money's at. Then you probably get in there, you might see, you know what I'm saying? You might take a picture with somebody. You can't do none of that shit right now, bro. You can't do none of that shit right now. Everything you got to be like triple careful right now, bro. You know? You can't do none of that. Anything that's gonna put you at risk. Now he don't even know, probably, if he do got it right. Let's just say, I'm just talking like in if he does have it right. He done been around all them other comedians. He done been around his kids. They done been around their kids. They done been around each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, hopefully he's taking a break or whatever. Hopefully they got some dead time. And if he does have it, he didn't catch it when everybody was all together working and doing shows. You know what I'm saying? If he do got it, we going with, you know, that was fake news. Not fake news, but like falsified report or something. But it probably not though, because this shit is spreading like crazy, bro. It's spreading like crazy. Got the vaccine, can't get it out to people. So yeah, it's anything's a possibility right now. Anything's a possibility right now. So, we just hope for the best. Hope Dave don't got it. Hope nobody, hope none of them got it. But the way they living, they out there. They out there, and it's a large group. Even if they do the shows outside, or they do the shows on Netflix, whatever, you still around people. Somebody touched something, somebody went and got food or whatever, you still around people. Kids is like dangerous, because they don't really be getting affected by it, but they always somewhere doing something. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy that you in you in danger just by doing like everyday shit that you love. You know what I'm saying? You in danger. Everyday activities could cause you to catch it or spread it if you already got it. You know what I'm saying? So it's not even, it ain't even like out of the realm of possibility that the report is true. You know what I'm saying? That he do got it. We can't really say, it's just like I say, you just hope he don't get a severe case or whatever. You just hope everything go good and quick. Get if he get over it quick. If you don't, You know, hope you make it through and all that other good shit. But you still want it quick, 3 or 4 days, as opposed to like 14, 15 days. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy though that somebody with all that money catching the same thing as people like us. You know what I'm saying? Like normal people, rich people, the president, who's richer than the majority of motherfuckers put together. You know what I'm saying? Like the former president. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, but it's wild, man. It's wild. It's wild. So yeah, man. If that report is true, wishing the legend, the goat, one of the goats, a speedy recovery. You know what I'm saying? Come back with some fire content for motherfuckers, and that's that. That's a wrap. I forgot all about that too, yo. I forgot all about that. And I seen that this morning. I seen that before I did another video, but the other video was just like kind of a crazy subject. But hopefully Chappelle don't got it. Hopefully that was like one of the rumor joints that ain't true. But if he do, like I said, speedy recovery. I'm about to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? I'm out of here, yo.